Hello, hello, beautiful soul family. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic wherever you are on this journey. I'm really excited to dive into this topic today. Somebody asked if I could do a tarot dive on the Voynich Manuscript. Now, the Voynich Manuscript is an illustrated codex, handwritten, and it's carbon dated back to the 14th or 15th century. Now, this manuscript was named after Wilfrid Voynich. He was a Polish book dealer who purchased it back in 1912. Now, this manuscript is around 240 pages, and it has many different sections in this manuscript, from a botanical section to some more crude colored images of some naked ladies as well. Astrology symbols, foldable pages. This is one of the biggest, mysterious manuscripts because nobody has been able to decode this manuscript. Quite amazing that they've had some of the most amazing scholars to cryptographers explore these texts, and nobody's been able to figure out or decode this book. So the mysteries of the Voynich manuscript continues. So I'm excited to dive into the tarot today, and take a look. We can look at the energy. Is this book just an actual hoax, or is maybe it brought here from some ancient civilization? We'll have to see what kind of energy is coming out today. So join me in this tarot dive of the Voynich manuscript. All right, friends. Now, before I pull here, I did want to actually share one quick thing because I was connecting before I came on, and I had this Kiss Oracle. I love these Oracle cards, but this Kiss card flew out when I was connecting with the energy of the Voyage manuscript. And I didn't think much of it. I actually threw it back in the deck and I began to shuffle, and guess what? It flew out a second time. So that's why I wanted to bring that up. When we look at this energy, this is the energy of chemistry, it's the energy of sex. It really digs into an expressive and sensual energy with this Kiss card. And what I find kind of interesting as well is if you look at this, kind of Google the manuscript and look at some of the what's included. You have, like I said, a lot of different sections from botany, astronomy and astrology, biology. There's like a pharmaceutical section, but there's also certain sections that contain nude woman, and it's almost like this book is geared towards the feminine aspect or the chemistries or biology that's made up directed for women specifically. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's just kind of interesting that that Kiss came up, and then we have all these other sections that are illustrations of women. So it does feel like it's a book geared towards women. Maybe that's in terms of working with their menstrual cycle, childbirth, because I did get the Six of Cups that came out as well when I was playing around with some of the energies last night. So anyway, let's get into it for today, and let's look at the overall energies of the Voyage manuscript. I'm excited to see what comes out here. I can't believe this is something that people, just scholars and very advanced people in the field have not been able to decode. So it almost makes me think, is this an actual text? Is this something that is from our world, or is this just a big hoax? Ooh, I didn't even mean for that to happen. We had that Fool come out. Maybe we'll keep that. Let's keep that guy over there. All right, the Fool. Okay, so let's ask the question. Let's see here. Let's ask the question, what is the energy of the Voynich manuscript? Is this an authentic text? Is this something that is an authentic text? the poet. Let's get one more. What is the energy of the Voynich Manuscript? The temple. Interesting. And we have the village on the back. Okay. Kind of interesting start here, because originally when I seen the Fool, I was thinking, okay, is this maybe one of those energies where a little bit of some I'm hearing like foolishness, or maybe carelessness energy. Sometimes this really indicates a new beginning as well. But we have the poet, the temple, and the village. And the poet's all about that truth-telling energy, okay? So truth-telling, we have that Fool energy, somebody relaying information, some kind of sacred information to the village, to the people. Very interesting. All right. Well, let's see what comes out of the tarot here. Was the Voynich Manuscript an actual lost ancient text? Like, is this something that has actual hidden wisdom and knowledge, or is this more of a hoax? What is the energy of the Voynich Manuscript, Spirit? Energy of the Voynich Manuscript. What do we have? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. One second. Let's keep going. Let's see what we have here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have a Ten of Cups. So if we look at the Ace of Pentacles, though, in reverse, you know what I keep going to, though? This High Priestess in reverse. Now, we could look at it in there's two different aspects, because the High Priestess reverse could be certain fertility issues. And it feels like a lot of this book was veered around women, fertility, children, certain maybe recipes to assist and help with that, or astrological dates that could help with possibly pregnancy here. So when I first seen that, I'm actually thinking, oh my goodness, is this book not actually valid? Is there misinformation in this book? But let's dissect this a little bit more, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I will say, some of you may not be happy with this. We are going to dissect it a bit more here, but the fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and coming out of the cold, it's like this book may not be as authentic as some of you may hoped. There is a bit of a possible hoax energy here, I have to say. I will say that this person, whoever created this book, did have success with it. I feel like they made a lot of money off of this book. There was an exchange that helped them get out of a financial situation. I think there could have been a misinformation of this person portraying the fact that they had secret knowledge or sacred knowledge that they shared to the people, to the village here, but it was not authentic here. Or we could look at it as, okay, there was information shared because this was actually sacred information that was presented pertaining to fertility issues, and that's what this book is all about, helping women with fertility issues and the body. Now let's keep going though, because it's a little bit back and forth with this energy. I want to say, if we look at it as terms of with this Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, it's kind of like, this is sometimes my manipulation card, and a lot of people bought it. This was a big thing, I think, back in maybe the 14th century, or within this village. There was a particular village where this person came up with this book and sold it to many women here. It was very highly valuable back in that time. But was it actually true? Was it honest? Was it authentic? I don't know here. Let's keep pulling some energies here. All right, I'm a little bit on the fence, you guys. I am. I feel like this does have hoax energy. But let's get the clarifiers before we kind of look into that. What is the overall, let's get some clarifier spirit. What is the overall energy of the Voynich Manuscript? Were there actual ancient teachings? Was this authentic? Was this actually authentic? The sun in reverse. 10, oh my goodness. Okay. Look at, it was a big text in terms of fertility. Yeah, look at, there's that 6 of Cups again. This book was put together for women. I'm totally convinced this was geared towards women and working with their, I want to say their fertility is what I'm getting. Their fertility, their cycles, certain dates where they could maybe get pregnant, or if they didn't want to get pregnant, what days to avoid, all about that. But you guys, I don't think that this is actually a real text. I think this is more of a hoax. We have the sun over it, Ace of Pentacles and the sun. This is a money grab. This was more of an elaborate hoax back in the day where there was somebody who had a bright idea. They were out in the cold. They were getting creative here. And it feels like this was something that they kind of created. They might have had a bit of information, okay? A little bit of information on a certain topic, and it was blown out of proportion here. The sun, it's like this isn't something that's not going anywhere. It was a business idea because somebody was financially out in the cold, and this was something that brought them actually a lot of wealth. I think the women paid a lot of money back in that day for this knowledge, thinking it was going to benefit them. But guess what? It didn't. 10 of Cups. They thought it was going to, but it didn't. 10 over the situation, the Magician. This is manipulated towards families, women in particular, about some secret knowledge or sacred knowledge that this person had and was exchanging that for money. But the truth is, I don't think that this knowledge was authentic. It feels like it was faked. We have again that 3 of Pentacles, and with the outcome was the 6 of Pentacles. So this is an exchange, but guess what? Exchange, and then we have conflict. So I'm almost wondering if it was caught on where, you know, after some time, after so many women were investing or paying for this person's service, it's like, okay, it's not working, you guys, it's not working. And it's almost like this energy of chaos ensuing. And look at this. So the 5 of Pentacles, it's like he's out of the cold and then he's back in the cold again. So it's almost an energy of they go after him after. Really weird, because look, even this Judgment is wanting to pop out. Evaluation, it's like they're coming down hard at him because he made false promises is what I'm hearing. It's like an energy of false promises. There's some truth. He's like, yes, if you buy this book and you do this recipe, there's going to be all these benefits, but they weren't receiving any benefits here. What? This is crazy, you guys. I didn't expect this to come out. I was actually thinking it was more of like a dimensional thing where there was some kind of a being that traveled here and like dropped the book. That's kind of what I was thinking for myself, like just in what my perspective on it. But now that I pulled the cards, I gotta say, I feel like this is a hoax, you guys. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be happy about me saying that, or if you're invested into trying to uncode this, but that would kind of also make sense. Why is this something that nobody's been able to uncode? Because it's gibberish, it's nonsense. The sun's in reverse. Yeah. Well, that was kind of short and sweet. I got this new deck too. It's called, oh, what is it called now? I can't find the box. Anyway, it's kind of like a really cool Egyptian style deck. So let's just pull one or two cards. Any other messages or information about this, Spirit? Oh. Completeness wanted to come out, but it did fall out more on the reverse side. So something not being complete, missing information. Oh, these cards are flying out. Devastation. See, look, you guys. Devastation. Truth and fairness. It's almost like with this energy, he was shunned. I'm feeling like he was shunned. Look at, he's like running away here. Oh, you can't see that with a glare. He's running away after, because it's like people caught on back then. There was something about this getting out where this was just hocus pocus. Interesting. Truth and fairness, judgment, devastation, because it's like he made a lot of money off this, and he was kind of a fraudster. That's what I'm getting. Wow. You know what? Let's pull a couple. Before we end this, let's pull a couple cards. What is the energy of the person who actually made this book? Let's look at that and see if we get that same kind of energy coming out. Because that's my answer. I feel like this Voynich Manuscript actually is not authentic. I don't think this is... Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy of the individual that put this book together? Let's just take a couple cards. What is the overall energy of the individual that created the Voynich Manuscript? The Fool, again, came out. Interesting. It's kind of like, look at him running. I feel like he's running away because he did something foolish, you guys. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Usually this is knowledge. This is things, worth investing in, building up. This is a hoax, you guys. Was it a woman that did this? And the Death card. The Tower. This is a lion energy, you guys. Oh my goodness. I actually, originally when I was pulling this, I'm like, was this a male that wrote this? I don't think it really matters, but I do get a female energy. Maybe a female created this script, this manuscript, and there is this energy of the Death and the Tower are both coming up in reverse. So it's like the fear of kind of moving forward. It's like wanting to depend on this text. They depended on this text to make the money, because we had that Ace of Pentacles, a lot about an exchange, right? Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like she faked a lot of information that didn't work. She or he, but the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is something that is not valid, and this is lies. This is somebody not being truthful. Wow. Well, you guys, let me know what you think. What do you think this is faked information, inauthentic? Is this a hoax? Yeah, is this a hoax? Yes. That's my yes, my confirmation. Wow. All right. Well, that's where I'm going to end the reading, you guys. Let me know what you think. Again, this is just alleged. This is a perspective, but I'm a little surprised to see the energies that have come out today. So again, lots of love and light on your guys' journey, and let me know what you guys think about this topic, the Voynich Manuscript. Until next time, guys, bye for now.